most famous physical therapist on the internet.
Oh yeah, we're ready. Hi folks, I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heining, physical therapist.
Together we are the most famous physical therapists on the
In
internet.
our opinion, of
A
course,
little more
Bob.
enthusiasm, Brad.
In our opinion, of course, Bob!
Very good. Today we're talking about the single best treatment for muscle tear or strain by far.
By far.
So I've had 3 muscle tears in my life, and we'll go into this. But now, if you
always about
it's always about
Bob.
me. By the way, if you're new to our channel, please take a second to subscribe to us. We provide videos how to stay healthy, fit, pain-free, and we upload every day. Also, go to bobandbrad.com. We're always giving something away. We're going to show you at the end of the video what we're giving away. Got to put them in suspension. Get it?
And they're nice.
Yeah. By the way, you can also find it on Facebook. It'll be pinned at the top of the page, the contest that is. Go to Twitter, Instagram, or TikTok if you want a 60-second version of our program. And we're going to be coming out with a podcast very soon.
Oh, podcast.
All right. So, yes, as I alluded to before, I've had 3 muscle tears in my life. And as you get older, it's a lot easier to do.
Gosh, don't bring that up, Bob. I'm
tell what happened, Brad. I'm going to tell them that you're battling one right now.
my hamstring. It's not a tear, though. I think this is a minor strain. I have tore it before, but this is a recurrent problem,
Right.
which we're going to do a video on coming up shortly.
Sure. So I've tore my pectoralis, my tricep, my gastroc. That was the last one.
Yeah.
And
that's right.
And in each case, what happened is, by the way, each case it took longer to heal, but in each case they healed, and then I retore them.
Sure.
Almost every time.
Well, same in my scenario.
Yeah.
Very common.
Yep. And it could be, you can have a minor tear. In fact, they grade them 1 through 3. 10% of the less of the fibers, if you have, that's a grade 1.
I'd almost call that a strain, perhaps.
Right. That's probably what you're referring to.
Yeah.
Grade 2 is 10 to 90%. I think you might be in a 10 to 90% because the fact that it keeps coming back, Brad, I don't know.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's pretty broad. 10 to 90%.
I know. I think they make it easier for that way.
Right.
And then if it's a grade 3, it's definitely, you might even be looking at surgery because it's 90%.
You've got some pain.
Right.
Serious.
So, you start off generally with the PRICE method, and an acronym.
Protect, rest, ice
Compression.
compression, and elevate.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. And you do that for a couple of days, but then after that, you have to put it, as soon as you put it under stress, it seems like it re-tears.
Sure.
So what we follow is the work of celiacs, and you want to do some cross fiber massage to the muscle. So let's take a simple example here, Brad. Let's say you're going to your quadricep, you tore it right here. The fibers of the muscle run this way. So all you're going to do is massage across. You'll find the tender spot. I mean,
right.
It's not hard to find it.
Yeah, you got to palpate in there and look around, and it'll come right out at you.
And you're going to massage across the muscle like this. Now, this works well on smaller muscles, not like the quad, but let's say you did your bicep.
Or if you have tennis elbows.
Tennis elbow, right.
You're going to get into those muscles, and you're going to get into the muscle. You're not massaging the skin. You want to push down and get into those muscle fibers, and it can be a little painful at first.
Well, and the thing is, celiacs, if you go back to his old books, he would recommend for like 10, 15 minutes. I mean, you're going to wear your hands off.
Yeah, your fingers get real. I mean, I never go more than probably 2 or 3, and I get pretty tired.
Yeah, I do 2 or 3 and then, put it throughout the day.
Right.
That's what I try to do. But
stretch it out.
Yeah. But I was looking at some research, Brad, some research. And they were saying a lot of times what pays off is for you to do the massage prior to doing an activity.
Sure.
So, especially if you're going to, like my wife's now having trouble with her hamstring again. And I said, well, have you been using the massager? And she goes, no. And then, well, she didn't say it that way, but then she said, I said, not only should you use it, but definitely use it before, because hers is starting to really fire up.
I hope she doesn't watch this video.
I hope not either. Love you, sweetie.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like the seriously, do you stretch before an activity or do you not? And it used to be always stretch, and now there's
controversy
back and forth. And this kind of is in the same realm.
I think it's a no-brainer, Brad, because like I get some hip pain once in a while, and if I do the massage before I go out, no problems whatsoever. I mean, I know that's anecdotal, but this is also the research is showing this.
Okay.
So let's go with the research.
Well, it's one of those things that you can do it. It's
not
going to make it worse at all.
Right.
So see how your body responds.
So if you're so inclined, we are going to mention one product here. We're kind of proud of this, Brad. This is the Bob and Brad massage gun.
Well, there's a long story to this, but at one time, we just knew these as massage guns. Well, maybe they work, maybe they won't. But over the last couple of years, we've been between patients and ourselves, we've become very good believers, and the research now.
Well, now the other thing is these used to be about $400 or $500.
Yeah, they were expensive,
and we just won't even recommend them because they were so high.
Well, they're not professional athletes buying them. We got the average person.
Right. So for ours now, they've got just a super deal. I hate to sound like a salesperson here, but they did put forth a super deal.
It is
$130, but they're going to put it on sale right now because it's not available for like 3 weeks. So if you order now, you won't get it for 3 weeks. But
what's the price, Bob?
About $83.
83,
40% off.
And the quality of this
is awesome.
Is up to anything. We would not put our name on it if it wasn't something we're proud of.
Do you see our name on it? Look at that.
You got to zoom in pretty close.
It's pretty tiny, but it's on there.
Well, let's show them how it works.
Yeah. So you just hold on for about 5 seconds and it pops in.
So you're going to do this directly over the tear?
I'm going to go right across the muscle fibers. I'm going to go across it like that. And it's got different heads. And I discovered this one. It's got the air-filled one.
Yeah.
That one is awesome.
Yeah, if you get close to a bone, it doesn't hurt.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that one. I did have a quadricep tear too.
Yeah, by your patella.
Right by the patella. And I used to do this one.
Right. Now, I like this. If you put the round head on there, you can actually get a true... I'm not a round head, no. Yeah. But here, let's turn this thing off. I really like this advantage. Say if we're going to do that there, you can truly get the cross friction. Instead of going in this way, you can go this way. It's not as aggressive, but you're getting that cross friction, and it's just an option. It depends on, I might do that here as opposed to here for lateral epicondylitis or tennis elbow. So it's just another neat thing.
It's one of those things that, somebody in the family at some point is going to need this.
Gosh.
And I mean, right now we're passing it around.
Right. Right.
I mean, I use it, like I said, on my hip in the mornings before I run. My wife's going to need it on the hamstring, and that's just us two at home. If we got kids at home, I mean, if
you've got kids that are active and in sports, it will get used.
Yeah. So anyway, enough of the salesman.
Oh yeah. Let's go on.
Oh, it's got 5 speeds too.
Yeah. Quit playing with it, Bob.
All right. So what are some of the common muscle tears? Hamstring, as we mentioned, groin, hip adductors.
Very commonplace for a strain or tear.
Rectus femoris. That's kind of a kicking one.
Yep. Those field goal kickers, soccer players.
Right. Mm-hmm. Lumbar paraspinals, that's the muscles on each side of your spine, especially on the lower back.
Right. That's a pretty thick muscle group right there on each side there.
So, and then the other one is the calf.
Yeah.
Very common. That's one I did. So I'm going to tell you also the second best treatment, I think, is, and this is what you don't follow too either, Brad, I don't think, is you want to gradually, as it's getting better, you want to gradually increase the stress on the muscle.
Yeah.
And that's what I did with the calf muscle. I went on the treadmill and I would actually take weight on my arms.
Yep.
And I'd try to run for a little bit. And I could just tell and then I would go back to walking again.
Sure. Right.
And I did that for weeks. Just gradually increase the stress on it.
Sure.
You don't think that way. I know you don't. You think like
what?
You have 2 speeds.
Well, I think
off and zoom. That's the two you have.
I know, but when I have a patient, I tell them to do it this
I know.
way. I do have a hard time doing that, but I'm getting better. With age, I'm getting better, Bob.
All right. So can we go over and show what we're giving away?
Wait, there's one more thing.
Okay.
There's one thing I want to add to this protocol is the strain, counter strain in the acute phase. It's very simple to do. It's also called positional release. If you do Bob and Brad and put positional release, I think some of those
Did
videos.
we do a hamstring though for it?
Yes, I believe we did. If not, I'm going to do it.
Okay, I think you're going to have to wait because I don't think you did it yet because I want my wife to do it. I was showing her different ways to do it.
Well, I'm doing it to myself right now, and it's been very effective.
You're doing it with the strap?
Yeah, that's what I was doing the other day.
That's what I was.
People are while we're babbling.
Okay, sorry. We're going to go over. We're just going to flip the lights over here so you can see this. And this is what we're giving away are the suspension straps. And you can really get it. Oh, I'm going to move it over, Brad, right? Because you want it over, right?
Yeah, we use them on the wall anchor so you can hook them to the walls. It works really good. Both Bob and I have adapted this to our personal exercise routine and are very happy with them.
Yeah, you can do a whole plethora.
Wow, you've been looking in the old thesaurus.
Yeah.
Good for you, Bob.
And the thing is, I like this one where you get up against the wall. Oh, these are hard workouts, Brad. But
you can see how he's not shaking because of Parkinson's. He's shaking because that's the stability. That's the additional benefits you get with the straps.
I don't usually do that one.
My goodness, Bob.
Almost fell over.
You're starting to embarrass us.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do this one.
Yeah. Well.
We got enough time yet, right?
Oh, yeah. We got 27 seconds.
I'm better with this one.
Keep your body straight, Bob.
How's this one?
Are you breathing?
Yeah.
There you go.
All right.
That is a good one.
Take us away, Liz.
The thing is, we're working arms, we're working core. It's pretty much a full body workout, particularly when you switch. Yeah, well, yeah, okay.
All right.
That's the giveaway.
Remember, Brad and I can fix this about anything
except for
a broken heart.
Yeah.
We'll work on it.
We got to start rehearsing these things, Bob.
Thanks.